I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington. It belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican. It belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow. It belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose Rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, Rapture can become your city as well. The assassin has overcome my final line of defense, and now he plans to murder me. In the end, what separates a man from a slave? Money? Power? No. A man chooses, and a slave obeys. You think you have memories, a farm, a family, an airplane, a crash. And in this place, was there really a family? Did that airplane crash, or was it hijacked? Forced down by something less than a man, something bred to sleepwalk through life unless activated by a simple phrase, spoken by their kindly master. Come in. Stop, would you kindly? Would you kindly? Powerful phrase. Familiar phrase? Sit, would you kindly? Stand, would you kindly? Run, stop, turn. Was a man sent to kill or a slave? A man chooses, a slave obeys. Obey! My master, Sauron the Great, bids thee welcome. Is any in this rout with authority to treat with me? Ah, O Greybeard, I have a token I was bidden to show thee. The halfling was dear to thee, I see. Know that he suffered greatly at the hands of his host. Who would have thought one so small could endure so much pain? And he did, Gandalf. He did. And who is this? Isildur's heir. It takes more to make a king than a broken elvish blade. You are, all of you, vermin, cowering in the dirt, thinking what, I wonder, that you might escape the coming fire? No. Your world will burn until its surface is but glass, and not even your demon will live to creep, blackened from its hole to mar the reflection of our passage, the culmination of our journey. For your destruction is the will of the gods, and I am their instrument. I see you have served my brethren, and now you come to serve me. I am Hermaeus Mora. Past, present, and future are as one to me. My followers seek to perform a divination. For this, they need souls, one of each of the sentient races. You will provide these. I give you a spell to trap these souls. Return to me when you have finished. When you do, I will further your journey on your true path. I have returned. After an eternity away from you all, Jack of Blades is back. This arena is all that is great in Albion, and you all that is worthy in it. I am honored to stand before you again, and I have a proposal to mark the occasion. One final round. A fight to the death between the two heroes still standing. The winner will receive a special prize. The loser will have the privilege of dying before you. She was a fine hero, just as soft-hearted as you. But her dedication came with a price. After her final battle, she was never the same. She lives now in complete solitude, crushed by her failure to save her family long ago. And yet here you are. I knew her son would end up here one day. It's in your blood. And in your sister's too. You should bring her to me. I so long to reunite you both with your mother. Just think of the happiness it would bring her. Come now, it isn't polite to leave without saying goodbye. This child of yours is quite the hero, dear Scarlet. Did you know he's been crowned arena champion? You would have been so proud of him. It must run in the family. That, and getting locked up in one of my charming little cells. Oh, I think you'll find he knows a great deal. You see, the arena seal I gave him has been showing me his every movement. It has been most entertaining, digging up graves, saving old fools, meeting with that crazy sister of his. Yes, it appears your darling little daughter is alive too. She told him all about the sword and that wretched bloodline of yours. And now, my sweet, you're going to tell me where the key is.
This is not your grave, but you are welcome in it. I am a monument to all your sins. This one is machine and nerve, and has its mind concluded. This one is but flesh and faith, and is the more deluded. There is much talk, and I have listened through rock and metal and time. Now I shall talk, and you shall listen. If you will not hear the truth, then I will show it to you. There is still time to stop the key from turning, but first it must be found. You will search one likely spot, and you will search another. Fate had us meet as foes, but this ring will make us brothers. Do not be afraid. I am peace. I am salvation. I am a timeless chorus. Join your voice with mine, and sing victory everlasting. Now the gate has been unlatched, headstones pushed aside, corpses shift and offer room, a fate you must abide. Child of my enemy, why have you come? I offer no forgiveness of other sins, past to his son. Of course you came for her. We exist together and now, two corpses in one grave. Time has taught me patience, but basking in new freedom, I will know all that I possess. Submit, end her torment and my own. You will show me what she hides, or I shall feast upon your bones! Did you think me defeated? I have beaten fleets of thousands, consumed a galaxy of flesh and mind and bone. Do I take life or give it? Who is victim and who is foe?
The box. You opened it. We came. Now you must come with us. Taste our pleasures. Oh no, it is a means to summon us. Explorers, in the further regions of experience, demons to some, angels to others. I want to hear him confess himself. Then maybe... But if you cheat us, we'll tear your soul apart. I am the architect. I created the Matrix. I've been waiting for you. You have many questions, and although the process has altered your consciousness, you remain irrevocably human. Ergo, some of my answers you will understand, and some you will not. Concordantly, while your first question may be the most pertinent, you may or may not realize it is also the most irrelevant. Your life is the sum of a remainder of an unbalanced equation inherent to the programming of the Matrix. You are the eventuality of an anomaly, which, despite my sincerest efforts, I have been unable to eliminate from what is otherwise a harmony of mathematical precision. While it remains a burden assiduously avoided, it is not unexpected, and thus not beyond a measure of control, which has led you, inexorably, here. The function of the One is now to return to the source, allowing a temporary dissemination of the code you carry, reasserting the Prime program, after which you will be required to select from the Matrix 23 individuals, 16 female, 7 male, to rebuild Zion. Failure to comply with this process will result in a cataclysmic system crash killing everyone connected to the Matrix, which, coupled with the extermination of Zion, will ultimately result in the extinction of the entire human race. There are levels of survival we are prepared to accept. The door to your right leads to the source and the salvation of Zion. The door to your left leads back to the Matrix, to her, and to the end of your species. As you adequately put, the problem is choice. But we already know what you are going to do, don't we? Already I can see the chain reaction, the chemical precursors that signal the onset of an emotion, designed specifically to overwhelm logic and reason. An emotion that is already blinding you to the simple and obvious truth. She is going to die, and there is nothing you can do to stop it.
You are not Sauron. Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding. There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign. Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they choose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are. Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation, an accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything. Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken. The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them, the legacy of my kind. Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays, our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it. My kind transcends your very understanding. understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence. We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure. We are Legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom. Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Perhaps you refer to the imminent attack of your rebel fleet. Yes, I assure you, we are quite safe from your friends here. Come, boy, see for yourself. From here you will witness the final destruction of the Alliance and the end of your insignificant rebellion. You want this, don't you? The hate is swelling in you now. Take your Jedi weapon. Use it. I am unarmed. Strike me down with it. Give in to your anger. With each passing moment you make yourself more my servant. It is unavoidable. It is your destiny. You, like your father, are now mine. Everything that has transpired has done so according to my design. Your friends up there on this sanctuary moon are walking into a trap, as is your rebel fleet. It was I who allowed the Alliance to know the location of the shield generator. It is quite safe from your pitiful little band. An entire legion of my best troops awaits them. Oh, I'm afraid the deflector shield will be quite operational when your friends arrive.
And who are you to come before me? You bear the insignia of the bear, yet you do not wear it as a soldier of the West wears it. Caesar's will is the will of the Legion, and the West, all beneath the flag of the Great Bear, exists to test the strength of the Legion. I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the Bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater. It is human nature to seek culpability in a time of tragedy. It is a sign of strength to cry out against fate rather than bow one's head and succumb. Inevitably many will fall the hands upon the sword that felled Typhon, the Ordo Malleus. But the Inquisition merely performs the duties of its office. To further fear them is redundant. To hate them, heretical. Those more sensible will place responsibility with those that force the hands of the Inquisition. With some fortune, they may foster this hatred into purpose and further rule their own fate by coming to the Emperor's service.